What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and today we're going to show you something really cool and really interesting and really fun. So I had a good time doing this. Just a heads up on the video, I cut bits and pieces of different maps. I did leave a full map at the end if you want to watch what a full map looks like, but the video is only about 8 minutes long, so enjoy the video. Thank you. I cleared out, I've been doing the Atlas for a long time, and I cleared out a lot of areas that have very good modifiers in terms of like breach. They got bosses, rituals. You can see all these breaches here, and I have these 4 open maps now and tablets. So I'm going to place these in strategically to get quantity. We're going to show off the loot you could get with maximizing quantity on your character. We're also going to use, I'm playing with my brother, and he has a rarity at 500 and something crazy. So we're going to have him in the group too. So you're going to see some really cool loot dropping. But first, let's place this one in. I believe this is the space right here. So you can see that one. Boom. All right, now almost everything is a breach now, which is awesome. So then we could look and see, okay, we want to put some rarity over here too with some more quantity. This is 19. So we're able to fill that up. Oh, and you can see these little circles, right? So the circles are how far each tower actually gets a radius. We're going to also do this guy right here, put him in. And then we got one more over here. And this is another 20 quantity. We got some juicy things. You can see right here, 69, 57, 77 quantity, 77 quantity, 77 quantity, 77 quantity. Like, this is going to be so much fun to run. And I'm going to show you guys right now. All right, so what you're going to see here is I'm going to point out the quantity, the rarity, and everything. So you're going to see on the map in the right-hand corner, whenever I go to a new map, you'll be able to see what the quantity was there. I'm not doing full video of the loot. I'm just showing off some of the highlights and then some of the breaches. But what we're doing is we're basically having a rarity bot in the group, and it's my brother playing with his warrior that has about 550-ish rarity, and there's gloves that you could get, and these gloves, what they do is they allow any mob that dies in their presence to be killed as he killed him. He's not killing anything. He has no damage. Like, he can't kill anything. So I have to have a pretty decent build because I'm kind of carrying, but it counts as him killing each mob. So what that does is it basically gives every mob the 500 plus rarity, plus, like in this map, 88 rarity when they die. And then obviously we juice the maps to have quantity. So everything is just dropping way more than usual. You got the breach right here. And breaches are just so good. Look at that divine orb right off the gate in the breach, right at the beginning of the breach, which is fantastic. Even like regular rare mobs just drop a ton. So it's also a really good idea to increase rarity of rare monsters, or I'm sorry, quantity of rare monsters. That will actually help out a lot as well, because if you have more rare monsters, obviously you're going to get more loot. You can see this breach here, just a ton of loot dropping throughout the whole breach. And we spend the most time picking up the loot. That's actually what takes more time than just running the zone. It's more time picking up the loot. This one we got 188% quantity. This is actually a really good map. This one is really good for Spark too. I'm doing a Spark Comet Raider Lightning Bolt build on the Storm Weaver on this build. I wanted to try something else. The night before I tried the Comet build, which also worked really well too. You have to have a pretty strong build because you're fighting as 2 in this map, but I think this is what all the people that knew what they were doing when the game first came out. We're doing so, like all the pros of PoE 1, you know, they were stacking rarity on a character. And ooh, look at that, we got a sub, man. Thanks for the sub, Cali folks. Yeah, if you haven't subbed yet, make sure you hit that sub button, man. And then like the video, man. These take time to make. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, so you know, I really do think that this is how they got ahead. You know, like look at all the loot. Like this is crazy. This is how every breach looks when you're done with it. This is just how it looks. It's wild. You know, you gotta get a better filter, I guess. Like my filter needs to be enhanced, I guess. But you know, that's how they look. And you know, to get all the splinters, like we've been in maps where we've gotten over hundreds of splinters. It's crazy. But you know, setting up your map for you to be able to run maps like this is what's gonna get the best loot. I think we got over in 2 nights probably like 14 or 15 divine. That's not counting all the other stuff that we got too. You know, I mean, that's just raw divine currency, because this is more of like a currency build. This is when we were doing the comet build, which is actually really good for this type of gameplay. As you can see, another breach. Just getting through it all. You can see in the mini map up here, you know, that there's another divine orb. Let's go. I wasn't looting anything unless it was like the end of the map, and then I was only looting maps because obviously I was using my maps to run all these. That's kind of it. I mean, that's the idea behind running extremely good maps, and that's how you do it to get the best loot when you're you're in a game. So I think that, like I said, when you're starting a new league, you have to be, next season, you got to be really strategic how you run your towers, and you want to make sure that you're optimizing your map, and this is the way to do it for sure. It is just an insane amount of loot, and it just fills up the screen with all the goodies you'll need. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about how to run maps like this, let me know in the comments below. And I really appreciate the support. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.